Wow, there was a lot of information packed into that. Way more articles than I'm used to reading. So I don't know if it was worth reading all of them. Some of them felt like they were repeating the same thing more than once. I don't know if that's an oversight by the writers or not. But at least it's good to like know some things. Like we learned some stuff about like Mr. Freeze's wife and all of that. So that was useful. But let us now... I don't think there's any new gear here, right? Everything we have, we've already looked at. We got the Batarang, the Bat Stunner, the Bat Smoke Grenades. There's literally no need to look at these things again. Let's just chat to Alfred. See what he wants to chat us about. He's probably going to say,
finished up a new
don't be with
feature for
Catwoman.
your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures.
That's good.
Cold,
Helps us a lot.
too, because, well, with Mr. Freeze, you never know.
Thanks. I'm sure.
Yes. So
I'm impressed
you
you
could
felt
detect someone
close
that's
enough
really
to
cold, I
someone
guess.
to welcome them into the Batcave. And I'm curious to know why. What is it about her? Not that I'm judging, mind you. Difficult to take it back at this point.
Yeah, you can't do it now. Might as well just lean
Maybe
into
you
it,
should
you
keep
know?
an eye on the more valuable items down here.
She's important.
Yeah.
To me.
I thought as much. Good for you, Bruce. This is a
Oh,
big step.
Alfred, I'm glad you're so supportive, man. Oh, you know, especially like
It's done.
love makes
Sounds
you
like
do
the
stupid
laptop
things,
is
and this
safe.
might have been stupid. But I'm glad he's supportive and on our side. Do you have anything more to say? Let's just triple check.
Hello.
Always worth checking in.
Holding up.
Well, I'm ready and able to serve.
You sound hesitant, dude. I remember last episode we accidentally made him like stressed and it wasn't my plan. You know what? Before we go there, can we move Catwoman's belongings so that can we do anything about them? So, no, we can only look at it. Okay, never mind. I was hoping we could move it so that we make her feel a little bit happier about where it's placed. But I guess we apologize and then didn't change. Typical. All right, let's find out
I shall be
about the laptop.
upstairs if you need me. Good luck.
Thanks, Alfred.
Look at all this data.
Leaving me alone.
Finally, something we can read. Let's see what he knew.
We got documentation, we got a video, and we got another video. Let's go left to right, you know? Logical order.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution. Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
Is this Bane stuff?
God, what is that?
Is this how
Human test subjects?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
is this how they make Bane so strong? Hard stuff.
Invoices, schematics, design notes.
Don't look here. It's so funny, there's a folder on his desktop called Don't Look Here. The fools think they're safe. They're stupider than I thought if they think I'd ever forget what they did. If they think I'd ever forgive. I'm closing in on them now. I know who their supplier is. And that means I know where they've moved their twisted operation. They're in Gotham, hiding in plain sight. Well, not for long. E. What is Riddler's name? I swear Selena mentioned it, but I can't remember. Does it start with an E?
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black
It was
site.
him.
His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look at these
I didn't understand that
manifests.
message, though.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators.
Yeah.
This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
Ah, yeah. I like Catwoman's jeans. Don't ask me why I noticed that. Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of
Didn't
things.
she get less than the other guy?
A biological weapon. This is what Harley wants.
She can't have that. We can't give her a biological weapon. That's horrible.
Agency.
And it's I knew the agent.
The agency.
Mm.
Don't you work
I knew I
with them?
couldn't trust them.
Amanda Waller. She runs the agency.
Sounds like you owe her a phone call.
Do we tell her that we know this, though?
To what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce? What
That's
on
evil.
earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
Yep.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes, I found the black site, hiding in the middle of Gotham.
Whoa, don't
Bodhi's
tell
spot.
her. She's part of the people making this thing.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me.
How?
Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15.
How do I
I'll
trust
tell
you?
what I know.
Catwoman's gonna be like,
Holly was
don't go
asking
there.
if the goggles are ready. I'll go back to the subway, see if I can keep her busy.
Thanks, Selena.
Okay. Well, at least we can
Benefits
cover
of
2 bases now.
partners.
Yeah, we don't have to
Be
choose.
safe, bats.
Because we used to have to choose where we're going, guys.
You too.
All right, we are off now to Wayne Enterprises. Hopefully to get some information.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but I'm sorry, Bruce. This is for your own protection.
What?
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now!
Really?
On the floor!
Now!
Really? That is so...
Bruce Wayne, you're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act.
Doesn't she know we're Batman? We're helping?
Silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Gentlemen, please. You have my full
Shut your mouth and stay down!
I literally was just gonna say I'm
Don't
cooperating.
hurt him.
What's the problem?
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
You lied to me!
You need to stand back, or we're gonna have a problem.
Bruce, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect them to be so... violent.
But yeah, this is not going how we wanted it
away
to.
from those nut jobs.
What did you expect?
Go to the police. You set up an ambush, and suddenly you're surprised by it all?
I don't
Yeah.
know what to say.
Well,
What in the...
Amanda Waller's
Director
gonna bail
Waller?
us out.
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm saying that because I don't trust her, but thank you.
Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always gonna be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're gonna run out of favors to call
we
in.
need to
And when you do, there'll be hell to pay.
bring these guys in.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Say it.
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is
Where-
neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're
Yeah,
done.
you're
hell I
misjudging
will.
all of
If
this.
I
Gordon.
were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
Yes,
And if I
dude,
were
please.
you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This
I don't
is
want you
my
in
city.
trouble
Not
at all.
anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth. You're dismissed.
Excuse me?
She's actually firing him?
tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power, and you know it.
Don't fire him. Don't
I
fire him.
said
Don't do this!
dismissed.
Waller, Gordon is a good cop. He's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
It's the last straw. I won't allow anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh,
He
sure.
did-
Time to go, Jim.
Did that maybe change his perspective on us that we stood up for him? We're gonna have to talk to Lucius's
We'll make
daughter.
sure
I can't remember her
Gordon
name.
leaves and be right outside. When you're ready.
I apologize. for
You
everything.
better.
Calling the cops was a bit much.
Look, we've been meaning to talk, so let's
Well,
talk.
you wanted a chance to talk to me.
You know, we have to now.
so
There's
here
no
it is.
choice.
Talk.
I just
Explain everything.
don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency? If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me,
I'm
Bruce.
undercover. Like, seriously.
Look, Tiffany, I'm an
Tiffany.
undercover
I
operative.
really don't remember that name.
What I'm doing, it's dangerous.
Thank you for telling me.
She almost blew it, but at least we're trusting her.
I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get.
What don't you
Why
get?
you? I mean, no offense, but... you're
Okay,
just-
time to tell her, time to tell her, time to tell her.
Bruce.
I'm Batman.
There we go.
You're Batman. The Batman.
Yep.
Come on, got something to show you.
Hey, Bruce. Wanted to show you a preview of your new batsuit. I know you and Alfred are still on your well-deserved
I'm
retreat,
glad we're bringing you into this.
but
We
I
need
couldn't
her help.
myself.
Dad.
I'll upload the specs to your private server.
It's cool that we got holograms, you know?
All right. Hope you
That's
guys are
such
enjoying yourselves.
Star Wars
I'll
technology.
see you soon.
I hope this doesn't backfire.
It was hard to believe. But hearing it from him...
Your dad was a hero. He really was. And the thing is, like, she's not a bad person.
Your dad was a hero.
She made a mistake because she didn't have all the
Your
information.
dad
so-
believed the city deserved better. He believed in me.
And to think I gave him lip for missing dinner sometimes. With Dad
Yeah,
gone,
well, what can you do? You know?
maybe I can still help. If Batman is
Yes!
interested.
Yes! This is what I've been
Please
wanting
step
since
into
the
it.
start of the season.
And I know my dad would be proud.
The way things are going right now, he could use a little help.
Yeah?
Okay, I need to digest. Sorry for everything earlier, but thank you for trusting me with this.
Oh, I'm so glad we did that, guys. Oh, this is what I
You
needed.
might be pushing him too hard. He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
Was she just, is she like putting doubts
Care to
aside? I
explain
don't know.
why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Yeah?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing them.
I hope so. I also like Iman. I don't want anything to
One
happen to
mess in
her.
particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects.
So
The kind
that's
of
what this
amoral
is.
science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut
Right.
down for good, long before either of us joined.
Whew, this is
But
becoming like a
evidently,
conspiracy
they
theory
went
thing.
underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's
Yeah.
your chance.
Yeah.
You know right where they are.
It's not that simple.
Sanctus was dangerous then. They're certainly worse now.
So Sanctus is still
This
going,
whole
basically?
situation,
And they're
it's
not
given me an idea.
working with the agency
I
anymore?
can't put an agent within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
That's what
We
she
know
was
it's
saying. That's what the
But
explosions
leading
are.
Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the pact at each
okay.
other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham streets.
Problem is the pact is
You
unpredictable.
can't be serious. Harley, Bane, Freeze? No, they can't be trusted.
We don't have to trust them. We trust you.
Okay,
now,
but I
just go and check
can't
this
mind
place.
control these people.
Right now, as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail.
We're
I
doing
bet you're
this?
the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city.
Oh, that is so exciting! Everything's building
I know you might
now.
have
This is
reservations
awesome.
about working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Well, maybe you can also make bad people into good people. Who knows? I hope. Oh my goodness, guys, that was amazing!
Al?
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Bodhi Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Oh, okay.
The service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed.
So they're pretty good at covering their tracks wherever they are.
24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times.
So you won't be able to figure out who the criminals are, basically, is what they're saying?
They have no idea what's coming for them.
No one dies on my watch.
Innocent collateral damage.
That's the one rule we've been clear about the whole time, so...
Innocent people, Bruce.
I'll have to keep everyone who runs that facility out of harm's way.
Gonna be tricky, but we'll figure
Initiate
it
the
out.
feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses.
Right.
I'm
That's gonna help us a lot, especially if we have to find,
Be careful.
Mr. Freeze's stuff, I guess.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
I'm here. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, that looks so cool when his eyes look like that. I love it. Okay, we got the access door, which is obviously not going to help us.
That access door is connected to the spa.
I say obviously not because, you know, looking at the door immediately is almost impossible. Oh, look at this. That is super cool. So we got no temperature readings. We got cold temperature. No, we got temperature readings. We got electricity. Ah, right. Okay, let's just look at this image. Let's look in the visual before we look at anything else.
This is definitely the place. Bodhi Spa.
Bodhi Spa.
They weren't exactly being subtle.
Isn't Bodhi a god in something? I want to say Dungeons and Dragons, but if it's a real god, I hope I'm not offending anyone. Really sorry if that's the case. Hello, so we can walk really far left and still not find anything. I guess you're supposed to be looking in the other temperature ranges. I kind of want to do it methodically because there's so much on each mode that I don't want to do them, like bounce between them all the time because I feel like I'm going to miss something. So if I do it like this, my logic is I will have thoroughly searched everywhere. Okay, there we go. We got receptionist.
Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
Okay.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
Well, I mean, you don't want to hurt
A
her.
gun under that desk.
And that's true. We got heat pipes. Don't know how that helps us. We got the handprint on the door.
There's still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently. Maybe guards.
His eyes look so cool, guys. I love it. Can I get those contact lenses?
That appears to just be a patron.
Convince everyone I'm like an android or something? Dude, that massage looks like it hurts. The way this guy's doing it, it's like he's giving him CPR. Who is this? Ah, right.
The real lab must be underground.
Everyone does that, including us.
Has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
Jeepers. She really doesn't care about the people we're working with at all. Okay, let's switch to the electricity view, see if we can spot anything useful. I don't know if we will. Hello? Security panel? That might help us. Can hack into the systems or something?
I see a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind.
Yeah,
if I can hit that
that's
before
true.
they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people.
So get
You
the
just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce.
get the security system first, worry about the
That's
receptionist,
some
and then get to the
top-notch
back.
field work, Bruce. I know being undercover
All in a
is
day's
tough,
work.
but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Well, might be a little bit late for that.
Waller, I need to go.
Now why would a
That did not age well.
be skulking around in a filthy alley? Carefully inspecting every detail. Almost as if performing reconnaissance.
I could ask you the
I could
same.
ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
Why, Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No. I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid. Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting.
Well, maybe I'm
Project
checking out if this is the right place before telling
This is the secret
Harley.
you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest.
Harley swore me to secret to
Lies
see.
insult us both.
This is Harley's secret to get, not mine.
Secret? A fourth grader could piece this together. Project Lotus is what we're after. And this is it. Finding you in this duplicitous position while we have a mole problem. Well, it does not look good for you, my friend.
Not
When
if
you
I'm
wake up,
doing it to help
You can tell Harley
Harley.
that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Holy shit, guys. Did that just happen? I still don't understand how we look guilty. Maybe it's just because he doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne.
Well, let's see.
You
I
had
can
so
convince her
much
I'm
going
helping.
for you, Bruce. But trying to hide your discovery from me... Well... Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
That's one hell of a threat, guys.
She's not going to hurt me, Bane. She trusts me.
Yeah, I mean, like, Bane
Trust
doesn't
is a
realize that she's been
fragile
asking us to find this place, so...
One imperfection, and it's destroyed forever.
I just don't like you, Bane.
What is it now, Bane?
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. I tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he
I
hadn't...
sent Wayne to scout
Yeah.
it, so lower your damn voice.
Idiot.
It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered.
Wow.
And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready.
He's such a, like, an idiot. I don't know how
You're
else to
not
say
going
it.
anywhere. You're in here. With me.
She's gonna interrogate me quite hard. This is gonna be difficult. But it's not hard to cover it up, you know?
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man.
Oh no, don't question me about
Someone
this.
lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy, take no apologies, that sort of thing?
There's always another way.
Yeah, there's always
Killing
another way. You
someone
don't
isn't an
have
answer.
to kill
The son
someone.
of Thomas Wayne shies away from spilling blood. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear departed dad. Or
Well, maybe
then
you don't
what's
have to
the
kill
story
people.
I should know. Hidden depths? Secrets you don't want me to see?
Oh, come on. I'm more than just that.
We all have more to us, Bruce. You're not telling me anything I didn't already know.
Yeah.
Did you forget I used to be a doctor? Went to doctoring school and everything. All for my dad.
Well, I hope it works,
You got
and
some
you
of the
actually
same shades as him.
that you actually are like gonna believe us.
And they all fell down to the deep to drown.
Wow.
To the dark to drown.
That is dark.
He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe. Like nothing could hurt me.
She has a nice voice. I'll give her that.
You have a nice voice.
Might want to get those ears checked, Brucey.
She does, though.
What's left of them.
Right, the hole
nice
in our
to know I
ear.
have a fan. Been running short of those lately.
Yep.
In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you?
Yeah.
Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people.
That's true.
Like that girl John told me about. What's her face? Brittany?
I believe it's Serena.
Tiffany.
Oh, Tiffany! What?
Remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic. How am I doing?
Who's that?
I should have chosen the other
that's
one.
rich. Nice try, but you're a book, and I read ya.
The thing is, I just
I'm
don't want her
glad
to
you have
hurt
a friend
him.
in this world, Bruce. That's invaluable.
I should have chosen the other one. Damn it!
Friends are great, except when you have to lose
Just
them.
please don't do anything to her. Like, what has she got to do with
Laptop's
this?
gone.
You know?
What are you?
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place, except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
You've already cleared me, you know?
Mind already. Guess one of us has to be the mole. But you've already cleared me.
Trying to make me second guess myself ain't gonna work, sweetie.
Well, it's what you said. I'm just saying it back
Nice
to
try,
you.
though. John, get in here! When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce. You
It's gonna be tough.
rat.
Have
Dude.
at it, John.
Okay, no, not with a gun. Come on, seriously.
Harley, do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Ooh, why did she actually do that?
Man, you rat scum! You're the rat!
What?
Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
It's okay, it's okay. You have to keep it up.
Right. Thanks.
You hitting him already? I'll let it play.
So he
wanted it to come to this.
he's figured everything else out.
Both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that Tiffany girl if it's you. And who knows if she'll stop there.
Oh my goodness.
There is no scenario where we are letting that happen.
I knew that'd be your knee-jerk reaction,
But you can't.
this is the only way
He doesn't know
out.
if either of us are
The
actually
only way
a
that
mole.
keeps you alive.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did. I said it loud and clear. internally.
No, come on, seriously.
No, Harley, she's not a mind reader. I'm sorry, I'm not as strong as you.
You are. You just have to
get through this, Bruce.
You just have to try.
I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you.
Oh, come on, dude. No.
It's either you or her.
No.
What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows.
Someone else has to be blamed. I can't.
Guess it was Catwoman. I went to the safe, but it was already gone. And you were right there talking to Harley, so I know you care about her, but yeah.
All right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Puddin'. Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me.
Oh man, shucks, I'm gonna have to choose.
Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay. Just like we talked about.
Nope.
Please.
I'm not letting Catwoman take the fall.
It was me, Harley.
Nope.
I took it.
Come on, dude. Seriously.
To get under my skin.
You can't expect me to.
I guess I do have to hurt
throw her under the
Tiffany
bus.
after all. And you, of course. I knew you had it in you.
Shucks, man. Tiffany will look after herself, though, I
terrible
think.
things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky.
John is gonna have to join our side. He's gonna have to. He can't abandon us. Not after all of this. Come on, John. Seriously, help us out. Shucks, she's got Catwoman now.
Bruce, it's been fun. Bane, get him inside.
Yeesh.
You can let the cats out of the bag.
How are we gonna solve this one? Goodness.
Bruce is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable.
Why would I start now?
I got what you wanted.
I got you what you wanted. I found the black site.
This ain't about what it was or what you did with it. It's about trust.
Where's her loyalty? Like, maybe we
I
can.
ain't got none for you, no.
Maybe we can get John to question that.
Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Oh, goodness, guys.
Aw, Puddin', that's sweet.
So maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
You gotta stand up to it at some point.
Nah.
Seriously? How can he still like her at this point? Oh goodness. How are we gonna get out of this, guys? I can't die. What? We're gonna end it there? No! Really? Oh my goodness. What? No, goodness. Wow, guys. I cannot believe that it ended like that. I'm shocked. I'm literally shocked. No. We're gonna get out of it somehow, right? Catwoman or someone's gonna save us because so far as I know, there's no dead ends in these Telltale games, so we have to be okay, but that's crazy. But yeah, so it looks like John is finally questioning Harley, which is kind of what I always wanted. So I'm glad I did it this way because it might make him question whether she's worth choosing over everyone else, because clearly she's not. So yeah, this is a tough situation. I don't know how we're gonna get out of it, but it looks like both Catwoman and John are on our side from the looks of it. Okay, let's look at Catwoman. So 52% of players left her feeling horrified. She was grateful that you warned her and helped her evade the GCPD. She felt honored that you let her see your bad cave. When you gave yourself up to protect Selena, she felt horrified watching what happened to you. She's worried that you might die. I hope that doesn't mean she's gonna back away, but that maybe it'll motivate her to do the right thing. And then that's the start of something new, hopefully. With Gordon, you and 90% of players left him feeling remorseful. He was annoyed when Catwoman evaded him and the GCPD. He was relieved when he didn't resist arrest. because of what you said after Waller firing him, he feels a little remorseful about trying to arrest you. Well, duh. I mean, I'm still vouching for him despite what he's doing, so... Yeah, you know, my Batman is quite interesting because all he does is assume the best of others. He's not quite like the movie guy who just, like, constantly, like, scaring people. So it's a very interesting kind of Batman, but I like it because it has this kind of result, you know, where people can see the good character coming through regardless of the situation. So, yeah. You and 70% of players left Harley feeling deceived. Well, what choice did I have? She was unconvinced by your defense that you weren't the mole. She was unimpressed by your stance on dealing with traitors. And she felt deceived when you confessed having been the mole all along. Yeah, well, at least she thinks it's me and not Catwoman. I don't know. This could go either way. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with Bane and Mr. Freeze. They might just end up making her realize this whole thing is just messed up and you can't trust anybody, and, you know, maybe she goes off on her own, or she looks at it and says, you know, maybe Bruce was just lying and maybe Catwoman isn't the mole either once she sees, I don't know, how things play out. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm definitely unsure right now. I'm glad I chose Catwoman over her, and especially that in doing so, it feels like I chose John over her as well. So that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that decision. You and 70% of players left John feeling guilt-ridden. He took to heart your advice to be genuine. He felt sorry for letting down his hero when he couldn't retrieve the laptop. Because you sacrificed yourself to protect your friends, he feels guilt-ridden. So this is kind of what I've been wanting, because John has basically been torn between loyalty and his love for Harley and like her like psychopathic tendencies or whatever it is. So playing on that loyalty, which is exactly what we've done here, we've made him feel like we're a good person and he likes us and we look out for him, but then he sees the way we look out for others and we value like friendships and connections above everything else, and hopefully that guilt will motivate him into choosing our side, not Harley's. So I'm really curious to see where that goes. Really, really curious. Excited and nervous, but curious, yeah. Okay, and then Tiffany, you and 87% of players left her feeling honored. She felt valued when you took the time to let her apologize and explain her actions, and she felt honored that you would let her in on your Batman secret. Well, of course I would, right? She's Lucius's daughter, and if anything, she's in the perfect position to help us and to, you know, take up his lab and everything. I'm just scared for her now after what happened. That's the only thing, is I'm terrified Harley's gonna actually kill her. But it was a decision that was impossible. You can't choose between two people you love and who's gonna die. You can't. And you cannot throw someone under the bus actively, so it felt like the less difficult decision to take the blame yourself, because even though that probably means something's gonna happen to her, you're not actively throwing someone under the bus, you're taking the blame yourself. So it feels like the more palatable of the two, I guess. I mean, it's true that I really want him to end up with Catwoman, but I also don't want her to die. So it was a difficult decision, and I think, I don't know if anyone could predict what decision they would make, or if there is a right decision. It's just one of those nasty decisions that you don't want to have to make, and we had to, so I just hope she's okay. And Waller, you and 70% did something that will make her furious. She felt miffed when you didn't accept her apology about the convoy. Well, of course not, because something's up with the agency. She felt superior when you pushed back against her desire to use the villains in the Black Site raid. I can't just go along with everything everyone says. That's ridiculous. She will be furious that you gave up your cover. Yeah, but we're talking about people I'm like personally like related to. Maybe not. Okay, we're not physically related, but you know what I mean, like personal relationships. She can't just expect someone to throw that away. You have to be pretty heartless. So I'm sorry, Waller, we're just gonna have to make the best of the situation. I don't know how, but we're just gonna have to. And the thing is, you also work at the agency. So I know you gave me that whole story about who the good guys are and how you've come back to like fix things and all of that, but it's hard to know. How can I just trust you? So yeah, I'm sorry, Waller. You're really asking a lot of me in a situation that's really difficult. You're just gonna have to be forgiving. I don't care how furious you are, you're just gonna have to be forgiving, because I'm still Batman. I still have my abilities. I can still help. It's just that the situation has got really complicated really fast, and we have to deal with it. So yeah. Okay, let's look at our decisions. You and 61% of players warned Catwoman she avoided the GCPD and stole Harley's laptop before John. So I'm glad he made that decision. It felt like the right one to make. You and 64% of players coached John to be himself, and he told you about his time in Arkham. Okay, yeah. So that was also a decision that everyone else agreed with. I'm glad. Because this thing is making me feel like I've made bad decisions. You and 82% of players told Tiffany your secret. Well, we had to. What else were we going to do? You know, she needed to know at that point. You and 82% of players took the fall and were left in one of Mr. Freeze's cryo chambers to die. Okay, so we also made the right decision there. You can't just throw Catwoman under the bus. I'm glad other people feel the same, because I was feeling so guilty, and like, it's such a difficult decision to make, but you gotta make it. And you feel horrible about it, but it's good to know everyone else made the same decision too, so yeah. Okay. I take it there's no post-credits. There isn't usually for season 2 for some reason. Yep, as I expected, no post-credits. So that was really awesome, guys. I love that episode. Things got so complicated and so cool and just... Oh yeah, look at John. He's gonna have to figure out what to do with us. And there's someone here in episode 5. It looks like John. Are we gonna fight him? I don't know. But yeah, I'm super excited for the next episode, guys. So I'll catch you guys next time on Batman Enemy Within. I really want to see what happens, and I hope Catwoman is okay. I hope I'm okay, but I especially hope Tiffany's okay, and I hope John joins our side. It's just so complicated. I don't really care that much about Waller anymore because she's too selfish, you know, honestly. Doesn't care about other people, and yeah, I can't really tolerate that. But yeah, it's one hell of a ride, guys. This season is so much better than season 1. I say that every time, but it really is. Like, every episode just gets so intense, and the plot gets so complicated, and it's like so crazy so quickly. It's awesome. You know, it feels like one of those really good novels where, like, every chapter it's like something insane happens and the whole thing gets turned over. It's awesome. Okay, well, I'll leave it there. I don't want to rant for too long. I will see you guys next time on Batman Enemy Within, where we play episode 4. See you guys next time. Bye for now.